Hi, it's Miranda from Thrifty Nifty Mommy, and today I'm bringing you a review on the Baby Brezza Formula Pro. I already have it plugged in, but on the back here, you'll see there is a master on-off switch. So you plug it in and then you turn it on, which I already have it on because I did pre-fill the water. Because if you look up here, there's a control panel up here, and it shows, I wanted to plug it in and get the water warm ready so I can feed the baby as soon as we're done with this. And so when you first put the water in here, and it'll start blinking yellow, and then it turns green when the water is warmed up. And as long as the machine is plugged in and turned on, it will be warming the water and keeping it warm so it is ready for mixing. So as you can see here on the water thing, it shows you a minimum line and a maximum line, so you always want to keep it between there, otherwise it will not work correctly. To fill it though, it's easy. You can pop this off, the cover comes off, and you just put the water in there. Then up here is where the formula goes. So before the first use though, you wanted to clean it and assemble it correctly. If you want to come in closer, you can see there's a few parts, 3 different parts, and then this one actually is 2 pieces in one. And there's a chart that you have to set it for the correct number based on the formula you're using. Then you make sure you insert this correctly, and there, right here, there's a lip in here. You want to make sure that that's underneath that. And put that on top. And here as well, there is a minimum and maximum line for formula. So you want to make sure that you keep the correct amount in there. So mixes. And that locks on. Another thing is for depending on what size bottle, this just pops up and you can move it to wherever you need it to be for what size you are. And then you just put the bottle underneath here, and you want it to be close because you don't want any of the formula to spill. And then for up here, you can go ahead and select how many ounces you want to make, a 2, 4, 6, 8, or 10. I think, well, I suppose if you're pre-making, you would maybe use the 10, but before you use it for the first time, you do run 10 through. So that was the only time I've used 10, and otherwise it'd be 6. And then I just hit start. As you can see, the formula on top is being put in there and mixed. And then right here, it says there's a start, a stop, and a clean funnel when flashing. Now, I just cleaned it earlier today, but I'll have to re-clean it one more time now since it's flashing already. And as you can see, the formula is really well mixed up. It's ready to feed. It does say that you do want to double check it though to make sure that there are no clumps or anything, because if you're not careful, if you get any moisture at all, it will be clumpy. And so it's very, very important to follow all of the guidelines. I read through the instructions several times before I began using this and made sure I had all the things right. And it says to be sure all the pieces are always clean before you use them and inserting them, to make sure the machine is working in the top condition. So as you can see though, I mean, this bottle was made in just a matter of seconds, as opposed to me having to go warm up water, mix it on, shake it up, and then still have clumps. And the one problem that I used to have before I used the Baby Brezza Formula Pro was when you'd shake it with the formula in here, you'd always end up with clumps up in the nipple. And so as you can see, that is not going to be an issue for you. So this was our short video on the Formula Pro from Baby Brezza, and it works awesome. So check it out.